All right, so previously on this whole thing we do, uh, you all have been exploring a mine in search of a way to get to survivors from a mine collapse. You've made a map that was pretty functional. You found 3 folks who had been hiding in fear and helped them get out. You repaired an elevator and found that you didn't actually need the elevator in the first place. And you found a map from some prior inhabitants and travelers of these long these old this old mine that happened to say X marks the spot on a as a basically post-it note on top. So of course, when ever curious Vanya, our dear boy, happened to see a intricately designed runic looking X on the floor on the ground of the passageway that you were passing, he had to take a closer look. In his defense, he did first confer with your resident mine and dwarven expert, Fendir, who had also stepped up and examined the glyph symbol rune on the floor, and identified it was, in fact, an X. And then a lot of things happened at once. There was an explosion that separated Vanya from his dear companions and landed him in front of a screaming stone figure towering over him as he lay prone on the ground. And I do believe we shall be rolling initiative now.
Thought we might.
Yeah.
It
would
seems fair.
if I brought you all to the
Oh, I was hoping you
little thing.
just wouldn't. I was hoping we'd all forget.
Trigger comp date.
Oh wait, is initiative at disadvantage from exhaustion?
Yes, it's a skill check.
Ugh.
That wasn't that bad for me.
It wasn't terrible for me.
All right, so
it's a very rare that Firyn ever rolls higher on initiative than Vanya.
It is. Big day. Okay, well, it'll be fine. Guys, it'll be completely fine.
Okay, let's see. Okay, so before we will hit the start combat button, and I'm going to the statue is going to get a surprise round on Vanya, because I would say Vanya's pretty surprised right now.
Screaming at me didn't count as a surprise round.
Just gonna
I already got yelled at. What more can you do?
How do you do a surprise round with initiative? Because do I just skip everyone's turns?
I think you can just have him go as long as the game's not paused, and then just start.
But before we start that part, as you all can see, hopefully you can see on the map, there is a rock wall where the tunnel collapsed and the explosion was, between you and your friend Firyn. So what's going to happen with that is, and you rolled a 6 on the luck check for how significant the collapse was going to be, which means that, where did I put those notes? Oh, they're below? Nope, they're above.
I love the red lighting, May.
I remember the other day that I used to do this way back in the day whenever we had combat. Like years and years ago with the Mercy Sword.
I did it a couple times as well, because I also had a color light. Okay.
And I thought I'd bring it back because this is really a dire situation.
Firyn, there is currently a small gap between the stones where you can see through the other side when in the right position. Through the hole, as it is currently, you can make ranged attacks with disadvantage. Spells will rule as you go, depending on the spell's language. If you have any, if you want to take your turn to do a strength check, you can do that, and it's a DC 14 to make any progress. And then depending on how high you go above that, you can make multiple progress towards making like a humanoid size, a medium creature sized hole that you can fit through. And you need 6 successes to create a humanoid sized opening. It's going to be every 3 above 14. So 17 would be 2 successes, 20 would be 3 successes. Not 20 would be more, but whatever. Just
is
so you're aware of that.
Sized? Is the hole squip sized?
Yeah, he's smaller than medium.
I don't know what squip would do.
Yeah, so
I don't know.
I was gonna say, yeah. Bringing a familiar in combat means familiar target can be targeted. So
I was trying to think of anything remotely clever to do anything.
But you can very clearly see through the hole for anything that says like in a space you can see, creature you can see, whatever. It's just about the disadvantage is about like getting the right angle since it's like messy and rocky. And then as we ended off last time, the creature has well actually we'll get to that. We'll do that when we get into combat. Any questions about that whole sorry, what is
I don't think
their status on you.
I don't know. I keep trying to find out, and I have no clue what that is. Is he goopy? I don't know.
It says bloodied, but you're. Oh yeah, because you're pretty.
Oh,
did you take that much damage? How much damage did I give you? Did you take?
Well, say you were on like 15 hit points or something.
I'm around there because I took some from falling down the elevator shaft earlier too.
Oh yeah, and you didn't do anything about that, or tell your friend who's a healer that you're injured.
I really didn't think this was going to happen.
You started a dungeon crawl and didn't think maybe I should do something about that?
We're fine.
I mean, hey.
I just didn't think this in particular was going to happen.
We're living.
I mean, hey, I don't think anyone could have guessed that you would have been blasted through and separated from your friends and encountered something that is specifically causes a thing that you are specifically afraid of. Well, all right, so we will dive into combat.
It's okay. We're living La Vida Loca, and it's okay.
I will say really quickly is that when I was drawing out this map, I do feel like it looks like a uterus and fallopian tubes shape, which makes me laugh.
Love that.
We are actually just gonna do surprise round just to make you do this. Okay. So we're gonna pick up right where we left off last time. So this creature screams in your face, Vanya. Did you already take damage from that?
Damage from it?
Yeah.
Maybe. No. I know I did a wisdom save.
Great.
I don't think
wisdom
you took
save
damage.
For your fear. And then did you do the strength save?
I don't think so.
Oh, so sorry. You shouldn't be prone yet then. Actually, you're prone because you got knocked over, not because of the ability. Okay. So I'm going to need you to do make a strength saving throw for me to start.
Okay.
So no, I'm not going to make you roll another wisdom save in this, but...
That is 14?
Great. Interesting. All right. Great, you made the save. But this creature's scream is loud and piercing. You are not at this moment frightened of it in the mechanical sense because there is that sort of level of that monk mindset of immediately being in a dangerous situation and immediately already being aware, and you're not afraid of that sense. But you're also aware that you've been relatively quiet this whole time you've been in these mines, and this is a loud, blaring, almost an alarm-like sound. So I would like May you to roll a luck check for me to see if this scream attracts the attention of any other beings.
Maybe
we're
they'll be
gonna die.
Maybe they'll be friends.
14's not bad.
14 again. It's a day of 14s, clearly.
Hey, 14.
Because my initiative was also a 14.
Dang. Okay, that's really weird. I love that for you.
By this.
I'm really hoping that I have Foundry set up correctly so that you guys don't see what is going to happen until it's relevant, but we'll see.
I don't think I can see what's going to happen.
Well,
I'd rather I did, but...
going to
Mind madness. I like that. Sorry.
I had fun with it. And if you see them in... Can I hide them from the...
I don't see anything else in initiative.
I haven't added them to the combat yet because I was,
We can close our eyes until you make them invisible.
No, they're invisible. I just don't know if they're going to show up in the tracker while invisible.
Oh. I think you can,
like,
hide combatant or something. There's a button.
Great. Well, we'll see what happens. Great. Okay. So they're now in... Things are now affected there. Okay. So that was that. And then the dwarf standing over you, dwarf statue standing over you, Vanya is going to take a swing on you as well with its pickaxe drill, stone pickaxe drill tool.
Can it quit that?
How dare it? So rude. Just assaulting someone. Tisk tisk.
I mean, to be fair, Vanya did enter its,
Not on purpose.
It's like when a spider, comes down and descends from the ceiling right in front of you. Vanya's the spider in this situation.
No, it would be more like if somebody threw the spider across the room into your path.
That's going to be a 25 to hit?
I don't suppose it's a missile?
No. It is a pickaxe-like tool.
A girl can dream.
Rendered in stone. Vanya, that is going to be 7 damage.
Oh.
It should apply automatically for you. Let me know if it didn't. And that is the end of its turn.
Guys, things are bad.
Next is Fendir. Through the hole, Vanya, you hear, Vanya, are you alright?
Not particularly.
We'll try to get through to you. And Fendir is going to cast a level 2. They will cast a level 2. Oh, nope, is that wrong? You know the spell. Healing Word.
Whew, good. That would be great.
So that could be... Oh, it applied it to them, instead of... Nope, it's not for you. You get 11 hit points. You can just add that in yourself.
11. Ooh.
Pretty good. And then
that helps the situation.
And then let's see, does there have anything that can actually be helpful? Yeah, that doesn't help. They're no longer concentrating. Let's cancel that. And they will, what's it called? Healing word, and then they will use an action to make a strength check. I'm gonna say they're gonna make this with advantage because they're a minor, and that makes sense to me. Which makes it flat. But we'll see if they can get any successes. They do roll 7, so they aren't able to move any stone. It's working on it, Vanya. We'll get through to you. Hang in there, bud. Lad.
I'm doing my utmost.
And that will be the end of Fendir's turn. Firyn, you are up next.
Okay, I have an annoying question. I picked up a pickaxe earlier. Because it is a tool specifically designed to chip away at rocks, would it help me trying to get clear the rocks so we could get through?
Yeah, definitely, I'd say that makes sense to me. I'll say that you can, well, you already have advantage. Well, you can make it,
I have advantage?
I was going to say, you can have advantage, yeah, because you're, it's not, I'm sorry, not a strength check, athletics check, so you can already add your proficiency. So you can, take it with advantage, which makes it flat. It's not that kind of me to say it with advantage at this point, because it is,
yeah,
still just evening things out, so I'm just trying not to, I don't want to TPK you guys, or kill you at all, like, obviously, that'd be no fun.
Never does, I don't think. So, just a straight strength check, you said?
But it is an action.
Is an action. That is okay. Ability
just
check.
Want to be clear.
Just normal. Fuck yeah.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Let's go.
Yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Firyn, you raised this pickaxe that you found literally like in a crate meant for this exact situation, just in case. It was a supply in case people get trapped down here. You raise it above your head, seeing Vanya through the small gap between rocks, and below this imposing figure wailing down upon him. You raise the pickaxe above your head, and at its apex, you feel yourself wrapped in a swirl of color that is just for you to see, and it drops. It winds its way around in almost like a gentle tornado around the handle from your hand as you swing down, and it's like a cartoon where there's a cloud of really colorful smoke, and when the dust settles, you have widened a hole large enough for one humanoid creature to get through at a time. One medium-sized creature. So I guess I'll just turn the window into a door. Well,
I do think as Firyn is doing that, like, this kind of reminds her of her sister Karana, and how, she was completely helpless to save her, and Firyn's like, I will not be helpless this time.
Sorry to take you back there, girl.
No,
Firyn,
good.
I think you should be able to walk through now, but I'm not 100%. If not, I will do it manually.
That's 5, 10, 15.
Amazing. Hey, sometimes I can make Foundry work.
25. It does look like a uterus and fallopian tubes. You're right.
I couldn't see it when I said that. I thought you couldn't see it the time I said that. Yeah.
I knew the whole time.
Right. Here, that was your action and some of your movement.
I don't have a bonus action. I will
say that it was an attack because actually no, because I don't want then you get a second attack.
Yeah, that I would
say for the purpose. I would say that you could use I would let you use your bonus action to attack, because that's more fun for you if you would like to, because you did take an action. I don't know. Maybe that's me being nice, too nice, but
I think you're being too generous because.
Great. Oh wait, then don't do it.
I will run.
Do you want to do anything else with your bonus action?
Give Vanya a high five.
He is still on the floor, but yeah.
It would be an action to help you up, I think, right? So.
I just was envisioning the funniness of the high five in this way.
But yeah.
High five is upwards.
A low five.
Firyn and Vanya, as you have now reunited on this side of the stone wall. Jeez. Between this and the time that May rolled a 99 on the D100, and that it was just like, and I said, oh, only on a 99 or 100 is this going to happen.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, I don't, you know. Okay. As you together and you're, heartened by that, you see. Actually, you don't see anything.
Good, great, perfect. That's not foreboding.
There's not enough room on the Foundry screen for my taste. You see as I said, you see nothing. Until the wall. Nope, not even out of the wall. You don't see anything. Until large dripping teeth snap at the prone Vanya.
Teeth!
And a large hulking dog, seemingly made of shadow, bites.
Oh my gosh, it's Alita's dog.
It's like Alita's dog. Alita had a Hound of Ill Omen, which is not this, but
I feel like we only saw Alita's dog like once.
I only was able to use
ability, yeah,
because I had just gotten it.
Mm-hmm.
So it does crit on Vanya.
That wasn't like a missile, was it?
No, wait, why didn't it roll damage? Critical hit. Target Vanya. You all aren't happening to see a bunch of now damage rolls on your end that are just not showing up on my Foundry, are they? Cool.
Nope.
All right, well, let's do it manually. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. 2d.
Or just not at all. I think the gods are saying no.
Vanya, you take 11 points of damage.
Oh, I'd really rather not. I just got those 11 points.
Yeah, I know,
okay.
But
There we go. I fixed it. I have less. But it's a good thing Fendir healed me, or I would be down.
And it's not. Why is the stat block unclear? It does not say if it can return to invisibility. That's unclear. So I guess he stays visible. Why not? And that will end its turn. Vanya, you are up.
Still can't see it, by the way.
Oh, that's on me this time. Thank you.
Oh, puppy.
All right. So things are bad, I've surmised, through my amazing detective abilities. We're gonna start with a little bit of a healing potion, I think. And that'll be a bonus action, right?
Right, you want to do the bonus action? So roll your d4.
Yay. 2d4 plus 2. Okay, well, that could have been better, could have been worse. I'll take it. I will add that in. Okay. Question, how high are the ceilings of this chamber?
I think I said they were like 10 feet max. Because why would you make them taller if you're a dwarf?
Okay. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. So I'll use half my movement to stand up.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm not a fool.
Yep.
And then it's time for hitting.
Great.
I'm gonna go for the stone dwarf thing because that problem began first. Oh wait, I forgot. Hang on. I think I need to use.
Oh shit!
Oh no, we're
I
good.
could have
We're
gone
good.
to the other side of him if I.
But I need to add a +1, right? Okay, perfect. That's what I thought.
You can so after this at some point you just import a +1 quarterstaff and then just use
That's
that.
what I was gonna
use
do.
them both when depending on if they don't do it that day, you can just use the normal one.
That's a 23 to hit.
Roll your damage.
I would love to. Vanya.
Right. You hit this thing. Your staff thuds against the stone of its flesh.
Yeah.
And its face grows angrier somehow still. And it bellows and hits you, and it makes a drill attack against you as a reaction.
Ooh, no.
It's a bad day for Vanya.
Oh wait, sorry, you stood up. That should have been well, it didn't hit with advantage by accident when I rolled it, so it misses you.
All right.
Great, and I will undo your prone.
Okay, and then let's attack again because we can do that. Let's do it again. Did that feel like, because this thing is made of stone, did that feel like hitting stones with my wooden staff? Did it feel about that effective?
It felt as effective as it would have against other adversaries you faced.
Oh, perfect. Okay. So I was wondering if my work would be better applied to a different friend, but okay.
No. It's like a living stone, so it still has some I don't know, fleshiness, but an awful word, but it exists.
16.
16 will hit. Roll your
Okay, and while we're at it, might as well just really put our all into this situation. I am going to use this to attempt a stunning strike.
Great. Which is a
DC 15 con save throw.
And it does not.
That time he got max damage. Okay,
it gets 9.
It is stunned until the end of my next turn.
Yay!
Amazing.
Monks.
Well, I'm glad that I got a useless reaction before that happened.
I'm not.
Yeah, well,
and
then
that's
you wouldn't.
12 damage from that hit as well.
Great.
And then I'm gonna go over here. I guess I could have gone diagonal. And then I'd like to walk up onto and crouch in the corner of the ceiling.
See, now he's the spider that I compared him to earlier.
Obviously this is fine for flavor. This will not give you any protection from the reach of these creatures.
That's a big bummer.
Because they are all medium sized, which would be about So the mastiffs are also medium. So
he's still gonna go spider monkey mode.
Yeah. Great. So you're sort of standing.
Sometimes that's the most you can do to protect yourself.
It at least
Yeah, and
means
you know
they
what?
can't flank you and get
That's
advantage
true.
on you.
That is very true. Well, yeah, I guess that's true. With Vanya on the ceiling, Firyn, you turn away and you see another large gaping maw approaching you as another shadow mastiff appears. And I'll make it invisible or visible first.
Oh, puppy.
It is going to target you with. Oh, someday I'll get the target and the select buttons correct every time in a whole combat.
I don't think I will, but more power to you.
All right, well, all right, and it will attack you.
I'm happy for you.
Fight at normal. That's going to miss. Well, doggies, that's no fun. But okay, I'm gonna ask you guys your opinions because of the text of this, because it says weapon attack plus whatever, hit. Here's the damage, and then it doesn't say on a successful if you hit. It just says if the target's a creature, it must succeed in a DC strength saving throw or be knocked prone. Would you say that any attack is that then? Because usually it says if it hits.
Right.
Can you say it again?
It says hit this many damage. If the target is a creature, it must succeed on a DC 13 strength saving throw or be knocked prone. But usually it would say on a successful hit, whatever.
That's weird.
That is weird.
I don't know.
Great. All right. Well, Fear, roll me a strength save then. Because
yeah.
I think it's kind of sort of like bound on you because it's a puppy. Yeah. That's what they do. 18. That succeeds. So it sort of like leaps up, bites at you, and it sort of bounces off, bounces away.
A strong girl.
And that is.
And thank goodness.
And then this guy is, immune to a lot of things that you guys can't cause, but one of them is not stunned, which is really unfortunate. So his turn passes.
Hooray!
Fendir is going to come in and join you all on this side of the hole. Looks up at Vanya on the ceiling and, you all right, mate? I don't know what mate. I don't know what is a term of endearment that a cool person uses. I don't know.
I have
Vanya, you all right? Do you need? You're looking a little better than you did, but do you need any more help?
Perhaps the situation is less than ideal at present.
Great. I think Fendir is they are feeling okay, so they're gonna risk the attack of opportunity. Just kidding, they are 5, 10, 15. Just kidding, they cannot because they can't reach Vanya. So they will just land there because I also probably should have made the rocks difficult terrain, but that's too late now. And so they will just be here in the middle, and they'll
by going into my spider monkey corner for protection, I have accidentally doomed myself.
In this moment, they will cast Shield of Faith on Vanya instead. Is that touch? That might be touch.
I can't remember.
Nope, 60 feet. Great.
Perfect.
Slightly better than Sanctuary, so we'll do that. They will be concentrating on that. So did something, but wants to save the spell slot for a little bit of a stronger heal for you. And that will be their turn. Firyn, you are up.
Okay. First attack goes into towards this big stone boy.
Great.
Attack rolls are not at disadvantage, correct?
No, they are not. But does stunning give advantage? May?
I thought I knew all the things about stunning. Yes, I think.
I don't know. Actually, have you stunned anything like before? I feel like you stunned things
successfully.
I was gonna say, or like it's towards the end of the combat usually, so we haven't dealt with
maybe
a
once
adversary. Yeah. So yeah, Firyn, you have advantage.
Perfect.
Also, Fendir's right there, so.
Okay, 26 probably hits.
I think so. I think that'll work.
Damage, normal.
Great.
Okay, 9 damage on the first hit. Does it look like that makes sense? Like it took the correct amount of damage?
Yeah. Like
okay.
Just like with Vanya, it appears to have the same effect as a similar hit on another adversary. You see that its stone is starting to crack a little bit, although the stun condition seems to be sort of holding it in place onto it, which is kind of trippy to look at.
Perfect.
Hey, our enemy is fleshy.
Well, in that case, I will attack him again, take advantage of him being stunned. That's less good. 15 hits?
Yes.
Okay. Damage normal. Ooh, that's much better. 12.
Firyn, how would you like to do this?
Yeah.
Yay! She comes in, metaphorically guns blazing, swings around once, slashes him across the chest, comes around the other side, does like symmetrical slash, big X in the chest, and he like goes and
does he?
Does he?
Yeah, he goes.
Just scream. If you're Anna, roll me a luck check.
He goes
a luck check.
Pathetically.
Oh, pathetically. Okay, he doesn't scream. All right, great. All right. You don't have to roll me a luck check.
He makes exactly that noise.
Yeah. And then he explodes into dust.
Heck yeah.
Firyn, this creature starts crumbling as you make all these sort of technical incisions to, and it crumbles to dust, or in a pile of rubble at your feet. Right. Is there anything else you'd like to do?
I would like to move 5 feet, so I'm flanking the dog, and I would like to take my polearm strike against said dog. With advantage because we're flanking. I'm rolling amazing.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go.
Every time I can't remember what we said. I'm just gonna go with it. Okay, boom. And that is my action, bonus action, and a tiny bit of movement, so that'll be it.
Great. Let's see, which one is it? Vanya, the dog that is below you, leaps up at you, huddled on the ceiling, and tries to
that's a bummer.
bite you. And will and will hit you with a 20.
Yeah.
And then Vanya, I need you to make a DC 13 strength saving throw.
Okay. That's not gonna do it.
Great. Vanya, you fall prone to the ground.
Ow.
And then what is your monk ability that prevents falling damage?
Slow fall. I can do that.
So you would take a d6 of falling damage, but I'm not going to roll it. I don't think, because I think that it would automatically go away.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you feel yourself somehow have a little bit of a gentler fall as this dog sort of latches into your arm and pulls you to the ground. And you take you take 6 damage. That should apply on its own.
Every time I get
Vanya?
healed, I immediately get damaged for exactly as much as I just healed for.
Perfect. That is its action, and it doesn't have any other things, so it is going to stay there, sort of again lording over Vanya as intimidatingly.
All right,
Vanya, it's you.
Stand up, and then I will. And if I need to catty corner around this by walking up the wall a little, I will do so. But I'm going to go here and then here. There. Yeah,
you do a cool like kick off the wall.
Cool. One cool thing for my beautiful boy.
Really, as usual, or elaborate because you're a little bit you're feeling the pain, but just a little bit.
It's a bad day to be Vanya. All right, and I guess we're gonna hit this dog with a stick.
Sorry, pup. You started
Am I flanking with Fendir?
Yeah, say you are.
Okay. Beautiful. Let's go. That's a 27.
Great, that hits.
All right. Go ahead and roll some damage for it.
Please do.
Vanya, can you please be helpful?
But listen, no, that's what monks are. A lot of hits, less damage each hit. It's normal.
Yeah. And I mean,
that's
if this goes exactly how, because last turn I got minimum damage on my first hit, and then I got max on my second one. So
there you go. There you go.
Yes. Let's go, baby boy.
Yippee! The crits
my
today.
Son.
We were rolling so
beautiful
last week. The dice are having mercy on us. Thank God.
Okay, and then yeah, that's fine. That's all good. Okay. Making sure I wasn't missing anything and being a fool, but I think we're good. Right? I'm thinking. Yeah, okay, we're good. Not too shabby.
Amazing. And then I'm gonna do something kind of fun. This is because you said something I'm gonna do. Let's see what it on that D20. Vanya, what's your save for? It's not gonna be stunned, but what's your save for stunning?
15.
15, great. So, Vanya, you hold up a giant stick in front of a giant shadow dog. And on your nat 20, after it fails a charisma saving throw, its attention is focused only on your waving stick at this point.
Awesome. Because since you mentioned it,
it's too cute of an image not to say it. Is there anything else you have? Use your action.
Since you mentioned it, let's make that a stunning strike.
Okay, great. Go for it.
All right. You have to do the thing
now. Oh, right. That's me. That's my job. And it fails.
Right, so it's stunned, and then
it's stunned, but there is just like dark, like gray drool that's sort of like ethereal a little bit, still like just pooling in its like open mouth. You can just see, but the saliva is still salivating. So there's just like a slowly growing puddle of water of drool under its mouth as its eyes. You know the big dog eyes where they just like are staring at something that you want so bad. It's doing that. At your staff, so it's like the little whites of his eyes are still tracking your staff as you move.
And then while we're stunned,
we'll
go for an advantaged flurry of blows.
Amazing.
Hang on, I'm thinking. My brain is on. Don't even worry. I know what I'm doing. Yes.
Good for you. I hardly know what I'm doing, so, you know.
I have to make sure that I am not being slightly foolish.
That's okay. That's what D&D's about. That's how we got in this situation.
I literally went and looked at something that literally was like all but neon sign saying,
"Don't step on me."
Listen, I love it. I think that D&D would be no fun without curiosity, though, so I appreciate it. Look how much fun we're having now.
I'm realizing I didn't really need to do the stun to get advantage because I'm yet again still flanking, but that's okay. It's stunned, which is handy.
Stunned. It can no longer get an attack of opportunity if it desires. Right. If you move away from it.
So that is more damage than either of my quarterstaff hits. And then
great with his hands. And let me just do the stunning on it so I remember. Ed?
You want to run that one by us again?
He's really dexterous. I'm sure, and he also likes to study, so I'm sure if he was ever in a situation where that would be applicable, he would be very steadfast in his commitment to excelling.
Well, all right. And that's a 5, which is not bad.
Great. The Mastiff's puddle of drool grows ever larger below its frozen open maw.
Oh,
perfect.
And that is...
And while we're at it, because it costs me absolutely nothing, I'll extract some aspects.
Great. You get to learn basically everything, right?
Yeah. And more importantly, I can now punch it if it misses me with an attack.
Great.
Ooh.
Resistance. It is resistant to non-magical attacks.
Mm.
It's resistant to non-magical attacks.
Oh,
bummer.
You both have magical weapons.
Yeah. I mean, your fists aren't magical.
Oh, the fists are not. That's true. You don't get that as a monk, right?
Magical fist.
Eventually you do, but it's...
Eventually.
I think it's further off.
Yeah. So you got 5, so it loses...
Like, I think there's a way that I could spend a key point to make it that, but...
3, so that's 5. It gets back 5 damage. It gets back 5 plus... If you're attacking 5, it takes 2 damage, so it gets back. Okay, it took 15, and it gets back 5 plus 3, which is 8. I can do math.
Math
Clearly, you
so
can.
Hard.
It's the reverse part of it, right? It's the adding, figuring out the half of it. Oh, I did that wrong. I did that very wrong because I minused it instead of
24 hit points.
It gets 20 back.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, it should have gotten. Yeah, so
that was my turn. I'm done. All done.
Great. Hey, you did a lot on that turn.
I did. That was big.
Did you?
And
you used both
potion?
of those.
Maybe,
great.
But
the other dog. It's not a dog. It's a shadow guy, but it's a dog. Is going to
basically a dog. Yeah.
Is going to take another bite at Firyn because Firyn attacked
it. Rude.
And it didn't like that.
She just looks really tasty today, okay?
Hey, she looks tasty every day.
Yeah, she does. So I must make a strength save, correct?
Yes. It does not hit you. It rolled a nat 1. And you get the dang save, so that is its whole turn.
I strunk.
Yeah. Killing it.
Fendir's turn. It's going to they are going to take a step towards oh wait, Vanya, does your AC show as she as having the +2 from Shield of Faith?
No.
Oh, well that didn't work very that didn't work, then hold on. Let me just go back real quick. And it hit you with a... What was your ACB?
20. So I think it beat it.
Beat it, yeah. Great. When some things are automated, it makes you a little lazy about remembering the other stuff. Fendir is going to step up, and they are going to cure wounds you.
That's so kind. He's looking rough.
Yeah, and it'll be another. It'll just be a first level because cure wounds is better than the other one. You can you get 7 damage. You get 7 damage healed. So not bad. That is action.
We back, baby.
Anything else? I don't think there's anything else they can do. No, I'll say there's nothing else because I can't think of anything that they would do. That is going to be Firyn, your turn.
How is Vanya looking at on health right now?
Still not ideal at all.
Not ideal. So like we might have to short rest after this type.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Fendir would probably insist on it. Seeing Vanya's state.
Things are so not great.
Am I flanking with Fendir with the dog in front of
you can also step one up, and you definitely would be. So yeah.
Yeah. Okay, let me just go. Smack the dog, unfortunately. Okay, so why is it taking half damage from my halberd?
It may not be registering as magical.
Potentially.
But no,
register the magic.
Wait, I'm confused. 5+5 slashing is there, and then...
Sorry, I just saw that it go -5 instead of -10.
No, that's what it's saying. I don't know why, because it's showing as a full damage. Are you still exhausted in the system? Is that a thing? Where that's it. I don't know. I'll apply to have it. 10 damage is applied. So I don't know why, but
okay, cool.
I fixed it. Oh, did it just give it back? Why did it give it back? No? Okay. Okay. Why is it doing this?
I'm gonna go into the weapon and make sure that it's tagged as magic. Because I know it has the little magic charm, which...
But when it does the damage thing, the apply thing, it says... It said 1 time. It didn't say reduced, so that's why I don't know. But
I think it automatically will reduce it, and since my halberd itself isn't labeled as magical.
Yeah. Because I would have made it a complicated way of getting it magical. But that's it should be
magical.
HP now. We'll just remember to.
And I don't need to add anything to it because it already has a thing that gets added to it. Okay. Oh wait, I need my sheet back, please, and thank you. Okay. Anyway, that was what, 1 attack? Cool. Let's make a second attack. Keeps fighting. Yay. Well, not yay, but I'm rolling so well. This never happens.
Big day.
Yippee!
Amazing.
You did it!
I don't want to describe how I hurt the dog. Don't make me
skip that.
Firyn, you swing once more on this hulking, wispy, ethereal shadow of a creature, and in your last strike, it sort of wisps away, so there's no body.
And it goes to a happy puppy afterlife where it can, do happy dog things. Okay.
Firyn, roll me a perception check.
Perception, fantastic.
With advantage.
With like actual advantage or flat?
No, not flat. Roll flat. Sorry, I'll be clear about that.
Fuck. Okay, it's not horrible.
11, not bad.
11. Firyn, you see the little shadowy wisps. Do you seem to or go towards and back through the hole that you made in the thing and seem to be traveling somewhere? Not just like dissipating.
To heaven.
Yeah, traveling to doggy heaven.
Exactly.
Okay, 5,
great.
10, 15, 20. That is definitely
I like
flanking.
that your immediate reaction to that was, oh no, it's a continuing threat. And I understood, it's going to heaven.
Absolutely.
Okay, and now I do my halberd polearm strike, flip it around to the other side, and I'm flanking, so I get advantage. Didn't help too much, though. I was distracted by the wisps.
Yes. So to be clear, you have advantage anyways because of stunning strike. So if you don't want to be there, you can
Oh,
be
I
somewhere
forgot
else.
about that.
That's okay. It's okay. You are distracted by how the puddle of drool. And the
it's quite large. Now I'm concerned that it's not choking on its own drool.
Vanya's about to slip in the puddle of drool.
Yeah.
That would be the perfect end to his
We need to put up
day.
a caution wet floor sign.
Ew.
And Vanya, it's done until the end of your turn, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so unfortunate that it goes right before you in initiative.
Fendir, can you make a caution wet floor sign with your channel divinity?
Yes.
I think so.
And I will just say this now, even though it's not going to do anything because it's stunned, is that I think I misread and misinterpreted one of its features at some point. So there is a thing it could have been doing. It probably would have made the fight a little harder. It's fine now, but if it's still alive,
It's been hard enough.
If it's still alive by the end of its, but if it's still alive on its next turn, it might do it might have another feature that it didn't have previously because I double checked my misinterpretation.
I love the sound of that. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's hit it.
Just beat it. Just beat it.
Can we
beat it? Beat it.
22.
Amazing. You hit a helpless frozen puppy.
Okay, can you stop?
That was.
Can you never speak to me again?
It is clearly a monster, a monstrosity of some kind.
Did you? Okay, when you rolled the die, did it like spin like a top for you guys?
It might have.
Because it really spun and freaked out a little bit for me. Yeah.
Does the animation show is the same for all of us?
I'm not sure.
Me either. Because sometimes I'm like, oh, it was almost 20 and then it rolled. And I'm like, I don't know if that's just for me though.
In all honesty, I was not looking at the die as it rolled because I was focused on flipping Anna off. So.
Yeah, that's fair also.
Wait, which one?
Not you.
Okay. Oh.
Hey, I have 2 brain cells, okay?
You've done nothing to me today except help.
I tried.
Anna confirmed that it was for some reason not interpreting as magical. It's also not interpreting Vanya's as magical, but I can toggle it on my side so it goes correctly. So that is 8 damage that it gets.
That makes sense that it's not interpreting this one as magical because this one is.
Yeah. Well, they're both normal weapons with an enhancement instead of new +1 weapons. Is what it is. But yeah.
All right, let's go again.
But I learned there's a little thing we could say toggle or ignore the resistance. So I learned that today.
We love learning new things.
We do. It's a really great thing. You rolled so many 1s on damage.
I know.
Today.
You might need Great Weapon Master just to reroll those.
I might need to cry. A Savage Attacker might do it too.
Great.
Ooh, Savage Attacker on a monk would be kind of amazing.
Right.
It doesn't really fit his vibe, but.
Did it?
Fair enough.
This is my least savage child.
My least savage.
Like, if I think about the pool that's available of him, Thessaly, Alita, and then even if I include Ozzy and Saskia, this is my least feral child by a long stretch.
Feral.
Yeah.
All he wants to do is poke at bugs and document them.
Have you met Thessaly? She's feral.
She's absolutely feral.
And then my bonus action will be my regular bonus unarmed strike.
Great.
You need to get Thess a rabies shot. She's so feral.
I think she... Well,
actually, the foxes get rabies.
The fox. She can get rabies.
She is.
Yay!
It would be really bad if Thess got rabies, because then she couldn't go on a boat.
Well, I think then she would die.
Well, yeah, but no. Well, rabies makes you afraid of hydrophobic.
Oh, okay. I was like, I think rabies kills you, so I don't know if it matters.
I think we have bigger problems. Although getting rabies while on a boat would suck. Let me jump
Never
back
get
down.
rabies while you're on a boat.
Try to remember that.
You're gonna get rabies. Make sure you're not on a boat.
Someone
you press to get it on a boat because there's Vanya, is there anything else on your turn?
I'm done.
Great. The dog looks less solid than it has this whole fight as you keep hitting it.
Hooray! But our resolve is as solid as ever.
Yes, that's exactly it.
Is it stunned until
now it's
the end of Vanya's turn? Yeah, so it's
not stunned. Okay.
Yeah, thank you for that reminder.
Man, if only you just hadn't mentioned it. No, I was thinking about it. Unfortunately, I did.
Remember that,
have that in mind.
1.5 turns later. Wait, where is that? There it is.
Like I remembered it skipped its turn, but I wasn't sure if it was like the start of its next turn or what. But
it's end of my turn.
And then I don't want that to happen.
Maybe you don't. Maybe you don't want that to happen.
I mean, it's just boring. But
I prefer boring.
Vanya, you're still looking bad, right?
Not great at all.
Yeah, so they will do another and Firyn's looking okay because Firyn didn't fall down an elevator shaft.
I'm fine. I'm missing 16 hit points, but
great, you're fine.
And out of the group, Firyn is the one who didn't get exploded at all.
That's true.
I thought she got exploded a little bit. I don't know. I'm missing hit points somehow, and I've just accepted it.
Well, you got dogged at one point, I think.
No, I think that they've all missed on her.
Oh, okay.
Vanya, you get 8 more points of healing.
Yay! That dog in me.
Hopefully not in you.
Oh wait!
Actually, when you saw the shadow wisps dissipate, they went right in your mouth.
Ew.
Right on.
That will be Firyn. It's your turn, and this creature, well, now once again animated and sort of moving in place, is looking pretty insubstantial and wispy.
Well, that just means we gotta bonk it again. Bonk, 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 bonk.
You successfully bonk it. Please roll.
Wait, I can do my features. Where is it?
You don't need to.
I don't need to. Oh, I didn't look and see that it disappeared.
There's nothing left.
Did Firyn finish all 3 of these combatants?
Definitely all of them.
Firyn's on a roll today. No, I'm not. It's everyone gets their moments. Vanya had a little bit of a spotlight in a different way earlier, and so it's.
Vanya had one really good turn among the everything.
Hey, you stunned them, and that was super helpful with them not being able to do things most of the time.
Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
remember my features, which is big for me
Yeah.
personally.
Firyn, you strike it a final time with your halberd, and its maw closes for just the briefest of moments around the wooden hilt, as a dog is reunited with a large stick once more, before it is it like its comrade sort of dissipates, and the shadowy smoke of its of what remains of its essence sort of blow away through the opening in the rubble.
Is that just flavor, or are there, like, is that the way out to the other mine? Like, should we be following them? The little wispies.
Roll me an insight check.
Insight at disadvantage. 12.
Actually, with the 12 here, you don't think that you should follow these dogs. You think that you don't know why would you follow some guys that were just fighting at you?
Let them go play and chase each other around and play wrestle.
Solid idea of what direction to go in before I derouted us.
Yeah. Great. So so combat comes to we're gonna exit initiative.
Mm-hmm.
As the final combatant blows away in the windless corridor, you turn to see a swirling tower of dust and stone as the statue that you confronted at the beginning of this encounter seems to be reforming and into stillness. So it is not.
Okay.
It is not like
to go.
It is currently a actual. It seems to be an actual statue, not a.
But we don't want to upset it again.
And then I would like roll me a perception check.
Everyone?
Ooh, I'm good at those.
Yeah, you can both roll perception.
Can Fendir give Vanya advantage or flat?
Yes, Vanya can roll flat.
It's a rough day now for rolling.
He's been heavily traumatized, okay?
An 11. The statue has reformed closer, sort of against the wall, as if it's like a permanent fixture there, instead of like where it was sort of closer to the middle of the chamber, Vanya, when you first met it. And as you sort of stare at its final pieces come together, the crumbling rock, you notice that its hands are empty.
No drill.
This ability's drill, but it was holding like a pickaxe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just be clear.
Okay.
But its hands are like still up in the position as like its hands are like this.
I'd like to say that my immediate dumb instinct was, hey Firyn, put your pickaxe in its hands.
I was thinking the same thing.
But I think that would, if anything, be bad. It would either do nothing or be very bad.
So did we want to take a little rest? I don't know if you want to do that right here, but I also don't know about going further considering what happened.
Firyn?
Yes, Fendir.
No, that's not
Not Fendir.
Not Fendir, just
yes, DM.
me calling you by fear. It comes out of your like the pocket of your pack where or usually sort of lives and sort of stands before you on the shoulder of this it sort of jumps from you to the stone to the shoulder of the stone thing and looks at you and then does this.
Don't look at it. Don't look at it.
Fear, you can roll me Fear, you can roll me an insight check. Yeah.
Anna's brain went so many different ways.
It's like the weeping angels.
Roll me an insight flat because you have a communication ability. Fear, do you think that Squip is trying to tell you that there's something you should do?
Okay.
Oh, cover its eyes.
That's something that Fear that you think only you can do.
Only I can do?
You have some abilities that maybe would help you in general in a dungeon.
Oh my god. What if I use detect magic? Is that or I was thinking I have a magic ghost lantern that I can make glow and like light up. But that doesn't feel like something specific to me because
it's not an ability.
Yeah, that's just okay. Features. What is does that my okay, I think he's telling me to try detect magic. So I'm going to try to detect because my eyes glow when I do detect magic. So he did okay, I see. I'm gonna
also it's cute because it's see no evil.
That's what my brain went to first because I was like
yeah,
but
just
I
a
was
funny
like,
image.
Is that what a Fear would think?
Yeah.
See, Vanya detected magic simply by standing on it.
Firyn, you take you look at this chamber with new eyes, and I would like you can make an arcana check if you'd like, or a perception check, and it'll be flat because of this new tool that you have, but you can do either one if you'd like, just because. Oh, 15's pretty good. Firyn, as you your eyes adjust, and it's strange because you've spent most of this day in experiencing grayness because you've been using dark vision, but your detect magic sort of manifests in color in your added to your vision. And let me make this a thing because at some point you sent me a thing that would be useful right now that I didn't save as immediately as I should have. Do you have it?
Probably. Let me try and find it because I have no idea where I put it.
I'll go pick up my cat for emotional support.
Oh, I have it.
Okay, good.
Yeah. Great.
I'm sure I have it somewhere, but I can't find it.
I pinned it in our DMs just so it's easy to get to next time. Great. But now let me just captures. Save that for later. Great. Okay. Because now I need to look up what colors you actually see. Firyn, down towards the direction that you just came from, where you had you had the you see a faint echo of of orange, sort of still dissipating from the spot where there was the shape symbol inscribed on the floor. Towards in the opposite direction, directly behind you, in the left fallopian tube, so to speak.
I love. This is how Google Maps should give me directions.
You there's no color. Just kidding. Just kidding. Then down the and then to the down towards the cervix, I guess. South of you. I'm sorry, that's a really not great word to say out loud,
funny.
But
I love it.
Towards cervix, you see the edge of the standing water in the hallway that you had seen from the other direction. And that
cervix is wet.
The cervix is wet. Oh God, is that the lining of the uterus? That itch?
No, I'm so horrified right now.
Period. The cavern is
horrified. You see that the water is tinged in
red.
In a faint well, actually is tinged faintly red.
Oh God.
With concentrated with a few spots that are slightly more concentrated along periodically along the under the water along the length of the corridor. You see that's that. And then as you do one final sort of I want to say twirl. You don't twirl, but you sort of spin around the room just to see if there's anything else that you might notice.
Firyn does a pirouette.
You see another faint. Oh, actually, I don't know what that would be.
Is there another school of magic that I didn't add?
No, I don't know. The thing that is there, I don't know what school of magic would be because it's not necessarily like a spell. The way that other things I can have analogs. I'm gonna say it is. Oh, actually, you know what? There is actually a thing that I can look up. It is also. It is okay. As you turn your eyes upon the stone figure with its hands raised, empty hands raised, you see that for the most that much of the creatures is glowing a light sort of tinge of dark blue. There's some light sort of lime green in there through most of it, but its hands are glowing once more, faintly orange.
Okay. And now she will translate this for Vanya.
But not Fendir.
Yeah, no, not Fendir. Only Vanya. No, of course, both of them. So that thing you triggered was some sort of abjuration-y magic thing, and I think that's protective stuff, right?
Fendir says, to make sense. Seems pretty protective.
I do not feel protected.
Guarding something. Tracks.
Yeah. The water down there has slightly more concentrated pockets of magic, but it's evocation magic. So don't know what the fuck that's about.
Yeah. That's Fendir, who's the most studied of magic among all of you because they are spellcaster.
Absolutely.
It's a low bar in this crew.
Yeah.
Very low.
That's the floaty stuff, isn't it?
I was gonna say that's like fireball and stuff.
Yeah.
So that's
blasts.
Probably don't want to go down there. And the big guy that we just fought is kind of conjuration-y with some transmutation bits. And his now empty hands are again the abjuration-y sort of protective stuffs. Thank you for your help, Squip, for reminding me what I can do. She does have a little bit of a migraine, but she'll fight it. It's okay.
Remind me, Firyn's hair is no longer a ponytail always, right? Is it half up now?
It is like braided and then ponytail.
It's the K-pop Demon Hunter hair.
Similar,
right?
But not
Similar.
Exactly.
Great. Squip launches himself back onto your shoulder and then sort of like uses your ponytail as a vine to swing around to your opposite shoulder.
Absolutely. Love that.
He's a cute little monkey. Oh. Just monkey things.
I love Squip.
Just monkeying around.
Just monkey, yeah, he's just monkeying around.
So
exactly.
Cute.
Takes inspiration for that.
Yay!
Also, you clearly need it.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, that's good. That's good. I like that.
Get rid of the.
I'm just gonna bring us back to.
Just because that's visually annoying.
I just don't like looking at the combat page after it's.
Terrible. How long do you
10 minutes while you concentrate.
10 minutes. So it's at will. So
yeah, so you can have it. You can kind of turn it off and on as you need because it doesn't cost you anything to activate it really, except for the action itself.
I think she will just try to keep it up because it seems like this place is a lot more magical than she had first thought.
Fair. Right then, a rest. If we maybe should take a pause here. Do you think it's? Oh, actually, the other thing that you noticed, less not magical, but you all can see from this angle now, to the left fallopian tube was a long pit. The hallway seemed to have collapsed, or there's just a pit that was probably 25 or so feet long. That you're not close enough to see how deep it is, but it's some sort of dark
good to know
pit. But you didn't see that because now you're in a position where you can see it. So just so I don't forget to tell you that. Yeah, so you can lads, perhaps we rest here then. If maybe it seems like nothing can really come. If we're surrounded by traps, perhaps no one else can get to us.
That's a good point.
We can go back and find those bunks.
If something else triggers the trap, though, are we not still in the crossfire if we stay here?
I mean, you got thrown here, but nothing here exploded.
Firyn, you think that's accurate?
I mean, my one worry would be that guy, but it doesn't look like he has a weapon anymore. So, although, again, orange glow thing. So, I'll keep an eye on him. I can keep watch. I'm not that bad. Maybe Vanya kept missing with or not missing, but not doing very well with his quarterstaff because he was trying to hit a big rock thing with a stick and that would make a loud noise.
He's been doing really well with the loud noises today.
Yeah, he has. I'm so proud.
So proud of my son.
Oh, right. We're short resting, I suppose.
Yes. And I'm also going to do one more. Ooh. Yeah, you guys can short rest. At your leisure.
Let's see.
Does Fendir need anything back?
All right. That was efficient.
Yeah.
Fendir is going to channel divinity before. Oh, actually, you haven't rested yet today. So. Oh, wait, no, that's that. Oh, but use Artisan's Blessing, which is a channel divinity. So it actually doesn't have channel divinity at this time. So they will short rest and then they will channel divinity to get.
Does channel divinity come back after a short rest? I thought it was
that's
a
what
long
it says. It says that.
Oh.
I wonder if that's the 2024 update.
Maybe,
I
don't remember.
When you finish it says when you finish a short or long rest, you can regain your expended uses. Right, because that means you can short rest and get a spell slot back, which is kind of crazy.
It could be case by case.
Yeah, that's fair.
For subclasses.
Oh, but you know what? Harness Divine Power does not come back until a long rest, so you can only do it once. But you know, so like, because Turn Undead comes back on it. Yeah, okay, that's good to know. Cool, and then just going to.
I think during their little rest, we should probably decide where to go next.
North.
What? From where we are, there's not a way north.
If I remember correctly, we had like a bit of a plan.
We did.
When we were looking at the big map, we were headed towards a specific corridor when we were waylaid by problems.
Oh, right. Was it the one that had the little red loopy thing at the top? I don't know.
No, it's the one to the right of that. Because we don't want to just go.
Is it the one that has the X?
Maybe? Hang on.
Sorry, I have it pulled up right in front of me because the map I was making was not good. Top right. I thought we got there and then that wasn't a thing. Like it wasn't open.
That's entirely possible.
What is your question? Sorry, I was looking at the map. What is your question?
Did we get to that little north bit where like on the old version of the map?
You estimate that you are. Oh, actually, let me look at my map first to make sure I say the right thing.
Because I could have been totally like wrong and like not realized how far we had gone, but
you all are think that I would estimate that you are about where in the sort of in that corridor where the office was, and then above it, sort of turned to the left or the east. You think you are just the passage you are at is like right where the tunnel starts to narrow.
Oh, okay. So we haven't gotten all the way up there.
Correct. You were not. It is not a. It was a T intersection, but it was not what you assume would be a T intersection at the top.
Okay. I see. So the way across to continue going the way we were going is the way with the pit?
So Vanya, I would like Vanya. You can roll me. You can both roll me insight check, looking at the map that you found at the office, and then where you are now, which doesn't the direction that you're in does not appear to have been marked on the map. So you can.
Since we're looking at a map, can my proficiency with cartographer's tools give me advantage to make it flat?
No.
That's
but
fine.
I'll say you can add.
Fendir
you can
can
add.
help you.
Yeah, Fendir can help you.
Okay.
Because I'm sure
but you have proficiency in actually you have proficiency in cartography tool. You can add your proficiency for that too.
Okay.
From that, because I feel like
gonna bring it to a 13.
Because Vanya understands how to make maps and draw maps.
Yeah.
So, Vanya, you understand. I shouldn't have had you roll for that. You would just understood this, but whatever. I need to look at the maps again so I know what I'm saying. You look at it and you look at the map you have and then think back to the map you drew and where you were currently standing, and look ahead at the sort of three-way intersection that you're at, and you look at the map again, and then you compare the coordinates and things, and you realize that there are passages on the map that you have that were planned out that didn't seem to happen, but there are passages in that space on the map, and it appears that perhaps their plans changed, perhaps this was the plan, but then as Fendir had said before, like sometimes you find a spot that just isn't as mineable, it's not as easy, the rock is tougher, so it's just not worth trying to push through there. But they still would have wanted a through path through from one end of the mine to the other. I'll also say on this, because we didn't really confirm last time, that you think that the there's a path sort of leading off the edge of the parchment with a small X on it. You would assume that that's another egress, similar to the elevator, because now that you're looking at it and you're sort of in the middle in your awareness, you said, okay, that's the same symbol as the one in the bottom. That's probably another egress. They probably would have wanted multiple paths for egress, airflow, things like that. So you think, okay, we're maybe not at the center of the red X on the plans, but you're at the center of whatever the final result was.
Cool. And I think our plan was to go for that sort of like top right northeasterly bad boy.
So all right, so you guys all sort of looking at the map, you're resting, you are catching your breath after pretty like quick and intense morning. I guess I'd say it's probably early afternoon by this point, just through everything you've been working on. You've built an elevator, etc. today.
Long day.
Towards the very end of your your short rest, Fendir goes off to sort of the side and begins praying to harness their divine power, and in this space, which is a place where raw materials are found in order to then forge items and tools and jewelry and the things that Fendir is devoted to on a divine and spiritual level. Fendir gets a little spark, and comes over to you all discussing the map, and with a level of clarity and brightness in their eyes, and looks at you both and sort of looks around the chamber. X marks the spot.
Indeed.
There's a couple X's on these plans.
Yes.
Yeah. Are you talking about like the big X in the middle that's like the crossways between the different ends of the cave, or are you talking about the smaller X's like the elevator and the other one? Or am I missing an X?
No, I think those the ones. But this is the only traps we've encountered in the whole place, and they're all centered on this place. Why?
There's something valuable here.
Why do they care so much about where we are?
Yeah.
We're in the middle of a hallway. There's a stone, but that's not a stone that's worth any gold. I mean, it'd be worth gold, and I guess, but
there's
not really. Not when we're surrounded by the same things. Something, I don't know what it is. I'm not really good at the maps and things. It's your guys' domain, but I'm feeling.
I
this feels
really
like
want to
a holy place for me, and I don't really know why.
Okay, I hear what you're saying.
Your butt coming.
I really want to put the pickaxe in the stone dwarf's hands.
No.
What? Why not?
That seems like a terrible idea.
Okay, but it's got abjuration magic. That's like protective stuff. So what if we give him his proper tool and then it like satisfies him and he opens up like a door or something? Like what if
Before, when it was
wall
activated, the protection was from us.
Well, that was the explodey thing.
Yeah, we've never put a pickaxe in his hand.
I suppose not.
You sort of just landed in front of him. So perhaps he doesn't like people crowding his space. We're already in his space now.
Okay.
I mean, we've taken him once, we can take him again. Firyn puts the pickaxe.
I admittedly am also very curious.
Fendir looks up at Vanya and says, "I'll protect you."
Thank you.
Sort of like bearing their chest. They're like, puffing up their chest and
I love
and sort of raising their own warhammer. Firyn, you take the pickaxe that you found in this random crate back for just in case you needed to dig out some rock, and boy, did that come in handy today.
Thank God.
And you slide it in, and as you do, the orange light that you saw comes a little bit more visible to everybody as it glows a little bit, and the stone fingers clasp around the wooden hilt of the pickaxe. The statue's eyes, brows furrow a little bit at Firyn. Doesn't look at you because it's not sentient in the way that it can perceive a thing, but it seems to awaken and raise the pickaxe further over its head. For a brief moment, you think you've made a terrible mistake and that Vanya was right, and perhaps you should have just you were ahead. But it then slowly, for it is made of stone, turns on its heel and makes one precise swing against the wall, against against which it had previously stood. And as it makes the tip of the axe, this is normal pickaxe. Firyn, you didn't see any magic about it when you had held it or when you had found it, but now also glows with that same orange. As the stone falls away and a chamber is revealed to you.
Cool.
I can't believe that worked. I was like 80% sure we were gonna die, or we were at least going to have to fight it again. I can't believe that worked. I never come up with the good ideas. Was it really my idea? Anyway,
I think you come up with good ideas.
Fendir stops everyone. Yeah, I was gonna say, before you guys all even can walk into the chamber, Fendir puts their hands on Firyn's elbows and looks up at you. You have lots of good ideas. Don't talk so down about yourself.
Vanya flips in his journal to an itemized list of times Firyn has had good ideas.
Yeah. For one, you had the idea of not walking onto the X, and that worked out pretty good for you.
That turned out to be a splendid idea.
Though we wouldn't be here if you didn't. So, Fendir, let's go of your elbows as you all turn to take in this room. It's not a big chamber. It's maybe 5, maybe like 8 feet deep. We'll say 10 feet because it's D&D. 10 feet deep. Maybe 15, 20 feet wide. Pretty small room. But it's full of there are many full shelves and storage racks among it. Mostly empty, which sort of tracks with what you've experienced in this mine. A lot of things have, most things are not here, but you do see a couple things were left behind. Let me find that. Oh, I didn't finalize that. Oopsie, we're gonna have some fun then. 2, 8. Somebody, each of you roll me a d8. Or actually, Anna, roll me a d8 first. And then we'll go from there.
Cool.
7.
Great. And the Firyn, your eyes in this room, your eyes fall first. Immediately fall to a tiny stone carving of a fish sitting on the table in front of you. You'll get a slightly more detailed description in one moment.
Fish.
There's a little fish. It's kind of cute.
The stone is
magic water.
We have magic water. Oh,
the puddle.
magic. That's really smart.
Fish goes in the puddle. Wait, it was exploding water. Never mind.
Well, what if it neutralizes the explodiness?
I don't know. You could look at the fish and see if it's magic with your magic-looking eyes.
That's true. I do have magic-looking eyes.
Firyn, you see a tiny crystalline sculpture, crystalline stone, sculpture of a fish. It is like a pinkish orange color, and on closer inspection, it looks miraculously lifelike. And perhaps,
is it glowy a pinkish orange color, or is it actually?
It is the actual thing. If you want to know what color it glows, great question. I
was like,
magic items don't have magic items don't have schools of magic in them given to them, but there is a.
I'm sorry, I made your life.
No, I mean, as long as I can think of a spell that's like
like similar.
Similar enough in it is glowing lightly green. Light green, like a yellowish green.
Okay. It's giving like transmutation.
Yeah, and it weighs about 2 pounds.
Is that
so,
heavy?
Yeah.
How much is 2 pounds other than 2 pounds?
Very much.
Like 2 books.
2 books?
Like 2 novels.
Okay.
2 pounds is
May,
light.
why don't you also roll me a D8?
2 pounds is like 1/5 of my cat.
1/5 of
Yeah,
oh, that's a good.
We haven't held your cat, so that wouldn't really help in the scale, but I appreciate the immediate thought.
Ooh.
I got 8.
That's really good. Maybe. Hopefully.
Let me Vanya, I would like you to roll me a D3.
Okie dokie.
Which is a die that exists in Foundry, which is crazy.
Well, it's just a D6 with its sides labeled double ones, double twos, and double threes.
Okay, but I like to imagine a 3-sided shape that does mathematically have equal probability that works. Which actually isn't just a pyramid. That's just that would be D. Like I said, I don't know. Anyways,
pyramid.
Vanya, your eyes land upon what does it look like? What does it look like? Oh, just kidding. Shoot. Roll a D8 again because I didn't look at a thing and I feel bad if I do that to you.
Okay.
That I didn't realize previously.
Fascinated.
Because I did not.
Do I need a new one?
Sorry. Roll that D6 again. D3. Roll a D2. Roll a D2 because that.
Wait.
I was trying to get fun. Okay. Roll a D2. 1 will be option 1. 2 will be option 2.
Well, that makes sense. 2.
Cool. Really, this. Vanya, you. This might fuck me over later, but we're gonna do it because I already messed up twice. Vanya, your eyes land upon a long, a red quarterstaff propped up against one of the empty shelves.
Firyn, what do your elf eyes see?
I will gaze upon it.
Firyn, you it glows the same color as it does to the average person. It with a light red, just with a slight red glow to it.
It's got a little bit of red, a little bit of evocation.
It's a blasty.
It's
a blasty stick.
A blasty.
Then,
I want it. I like the stick.
What if you can cast Fireball from it?
Then I will have to roll a wisdom saving throw.
Hey, you're good at wisdom. And then Anna, roll me a D4. Because May have to roll a couple times, so you can roll the last one. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then finally, Fendir's eyes, in perhaps a stereotypical moment for his species, for his race, species, whatever it is, and falls upon
a racial stereotype.
Falls upon intricately designed description. Why is it so long? A metal beer stein that has scenes from different scenes engraved upon it that you would know are going to look. That's going to that glows a. In the future, I'm just going to remember to come up with the colors in advance. It is also a faint yellowish green.
That's another transmutation. My God, do I hope that's an endless beer stein.
Just what we needed in this group.
Absolutely, yes.
I could make beer with the whatever I have anyway. I could make us beer.
Complain of more alcohol, of more drink.
And, if you'd like to know what the things do, I can take 10 minutes each, and I can identify.
You
can do that. You can do that.
Vanya, you can identify once.
Great. Vanya, you can. Do you want to identify your yourself? Yeah.
Does it? What kind of boom does it do?
Plutonium import. Let me give you an item. Let me do this because I didn't do it before.
Yay! I love when you give us prizes.
Membership card. I'm excited about the fish.
As you should be.
I can't wait for it to just turn into like a real fish and then swim away and do nothing else.
I'm still listening. I just have to let the cat out of the room because she's crying a little.
Of course. Cats love to do that. Where is my list?
This one cries less than the other one, so that's a point in her favor. Girl, decide. Do you want to be inside the room or not?
Oh, exciting. Hold on there. They're third party, and I don't know which book they're in. Let me just find it real quick. Vanya, you cast your spell on. And what does identify? How does identify manifest from Vanya?
Ooh, I think this is a good question. I think in this case, Vanya holds it up and like blows the dust off it, like, you know,
great,
like an archaeologist. Blows it right in everyone's face.
Doesn't want to open. Why won't you open? Vanya, you can look up Flame Breather Staff.
That sounds awesome.
From Griffin's. It's from Griffin's Saddlebag. I cannot. There's a description on Reddit that I think somewhere that I. It's in 5e tools, but it's not importing right the second.
That's okay. I can handle this.
Which?
Aha.
Ooh. And then Fendir will take. Do you guys want to take the time? Well, okay. So here's the question: you guys did just do a short rest. Do you wish to take another for Vanya to be able to attune to your new weapon?
We could wait.
Are you sure? What does it do?
Fendir's gonna take. If you do take a rest, Fendir can identify the other two items in the meantime.
Another one to attune.
I mean, how long?
It's very cool.
How long is a short rest?
It's 1 hour.
An hour? Okay. I thought it was 2 hours. Never mind. Let's see. We've wasted not wasted, but we've used 2 hours already. extra hours. Do we want to spend another extra hour to attune to this? Potentially, because we could die. It could be useful. But also, people could die. People are already dying.
They had air. The air
They did have
was
air.
okay. So we're not on as tight a timeline as we once thought.
Okay. Yeah, we can short rest.
May, you can see if you can import it on your end. It should be it's from the Griffin's Shadow Bag 2 when you're doing the import sources.
Yeah.
I just, for some reason,
I was able to find it, so if nothing else, I can create it.
Yeah. It's forever when I click open importer on Foundry right now, just nothing happens.
Oh, good.
So that's, it just says loading, and then the new pup doesn't ever show up, which like it usually does. So that's fine. All right. So you're gonna take the rest. Vanya, you can attune and import. Oh, now it goes. Hold on. Maybe if I can get it before you, then I will just do it.
We're racing. It's a slow race. I'm still sitting here on.
Mine did not
open importer button.
And then I said import selection, and then it didn't actually pull it from the ones I said to include. Search.
Darn technology.
Yeah. Darn technology. Well, you have that at some point. We'll get it in your system, in the system. Well, you spend the next hour studying it and learning and running your fingers up and down its shaft. I'm sorry. Running up and down its length as you study its properties and do with that. It is not in itself a +1, just so you know. But
we can put the charm thingy on it.
You can put the charm thingy on it, but Fendir also maybe less feels like maybe needs it less.
Now
because
I don't need it.
If they forget, it's less of a big deal. Because at least it has some extra damage now. If it doesn't, hit. You hit most of the time, so you're good. Firyn, Fendir comes over to you, where you hold the little fish,
little fish,
stone fish
please.
in your hands, and pulls out a jeweler's loop, the little thing that they hold up to their eyes, off from a chain that's a long chain that dips below the deep V of their white blousey shirt. And they reach their hand in, and you see their scars a little bit from her top surgery. This sort of like,
Damn, bestie, you're killing it. You look so good.
Let a person strut a little bit after they just had a holy revelation in a deep ancient place of power.
And like the slight glistening of like sweat because of working out just adds to it. Sorry.
Jesus.
Anyway, fish.
You said glisten. You eyeing me.
Jesus.
Glass.
No.
Firyn, make an insight check for me.
Oh no.
Jesus.
Flat, because Fendir is being overt.
Firyn is not.
Firyn, you know that the words and the tone that Fendir uses are flirtatious. You don't know if they're sincerely flirtatious or friends joking like, flirtatious. Ha, ha, ha. Yes. If they're like a band, like the way that friends flirt with each other, kind of way. But yeah, you know that Fendir has flirted with you, though, at some point.
It happens.
And pulls out the loop, pulls the faceted crystal encased in a metal casing to their eye, and examines the stone from every angle, holds it, tastes it, smells it, the way that, that's how you sort of know what a rock is.
Sir, did you just lick the fish?
It's one of the best tools for identifying where rock
You need to know if it's salty.
Salty, or there's other properties. It's
helpful.
Different
rocks have flavors, like different flavors. Like that's
I
like
mean,
a pinkish
minerals have
orange.
flavors.
Does it taste like a peach? Because it's like pinkish orange.
Likely not, but different chemical compositions can taste different.
He's got it.
Like
speaking of,
you know how blood tastes kind of like iron or copper?
I mean, I've never licked iron or copper, but yes.
Similar to the smell of copper. That's because of the element iron in your blood. You can taste some elements and chemicals.
I have iron in my blood.
I certainly hope so. If you did
speaking
not,
of,
you would be dead.
Firyn, what's a dwarf's favorite flavor of ice cream?
I would imagine it depends on the dwarf.
Is it
Fendir just sort of does a thing where he just like shoves Vanya's shoulder away, like shut up, nerd.
Hold on. Trying to figure out the joke. Is it like Rocky Road because it's rocks?
Rocky Road!
Yes!
You get Anna, take some inspiration for that. For appreciating my stupid joke that I just came to my brain. Fear, you can or Fendir looks at you. It does, if you put it in water, it'll swim. It is it makes water fresh if you don't have fresh water, which I guess Vanya kind of has a thing that does that also, but if you're ever separated, you can where's my tab that I can if you put it into water, it'll sort of swim around a little bit. And if you put it in, it's just salt water. If you put it in a little bit of salt water, the water will come fresh, which honestly quite useful. If that jug ever breaks and you're in the ocean, you could you won't.
Could I turn the
I almost said drown,
ocean
but you could still drown.
Into fresh water.
An entire ocean? No, it's a tiny little fish.
Well,
it
like,
probably
if it kept
probably
swimming.
like a barrel. No, it's like a barrel.
Oh, about a barrel. That's not the ocean. Ocean's much bigger than a barrel.
That's not the ocean. He says.
And then I'm just gonna put the I'll just put the thing, and then whoever, like, and if you want the other thing or you want both things, that's fine. Like, whatever, you guys can figure out who you want to do. But the item is called a rose quartz koi. Pretty
adorable.
One of those things that I was just like, I love all the little magic items that are just like tiny little creature shaped animals, and then they do stuff. That's fun. And then as you do that, the Fendir picks up the storytell the stein on the table, and looks at it, examines it, runs their fingers over the scenes etched in it, and after a few minutes, looks at you and says,
"Give me the good news.
This one's fascinating. I see why they kept it down here. They kept it squirreled away. I think I best show ya rather than tell ya. Did I ever tell you about the time my best friend and I, growing up, I didn't prepare this. Best friend and I, we were working on the surface mine, sort of just cracking up rocks, and as Fendir starts to speak, the lid on the stein starts opening and closing, like almost like a mouth, and just little like little effects start happening that sort of go along with the story. So once we're mining the surface, and you sort of hear the clang of an axe into stone, we start goofing off and start sort of tussling and roughhousing. And at the time, I still had the tits, so he sort of got a hold of one and copped a feel, and I was like, and I pushed him off, and everyone started gathering around, and then the sounds of as a sort of chaos of a schoolyard brawl starts to happen before but then his dad came in and started realizing this isn't quite the most fun story because his dad came in and started haranguing him about goofing off and wasting the money and things, and his old man was with a hard ass. But we did go home and get some cookies, and they were pretty good. And then the smell of fresh baked cookies fills the room. It would have been better if I was already planning to tell a story, just sort of picked it up rather than trying to think of a story off the top of my head. Because as soon as someone asks you to tell them a story, you don't have. I probably could have just said like, once upon a time there was a princess and a dragon, and then as they say dragon, a little illusory flame sort of shoots out of the top. That's harmless to the touch. So
the thing's adorable.
It's called a storyteller stein, and it's basically enchanted with a prestidigitation. So whatever prestidigitation can do, it'll create this effect of the spell to amplify the story's telling in some way.
I love that.
Yeah. Griffin's saddlebag has a lot of really, really fun, like a lot more additional like of the sort of like fun but not necessarily maybe impactful to a campaign, but like a fun story moment thing. And so yes, we can also import storyteller stein. Let me let the dog in real quick.
I need to mention that as I was putting in the stuff, because I'm just making the quarterstaff in the system.
Yeah, great.
And as I was trying to type 1d6, I accidentally typed 1d65.
That would be crazy. You don't get that much extra damage. Nope.
Great.
No. And then you can just give yourself an innate casting of burning hands.
That's what I was gonna do because it's annoying to try and program that in.
Yeah. Yes, it is.
Okay, it was the.
I will put I will rose quartz koi and storyteller stein, and they are in different griffin saddlebags. So let me just pull.
What's the difference? Why are you different?
So that's also in griffin saddlebag 2, and then the other one was.
Why is it different? What the hell?
Okay, that's not.
Because it gave it a different. What the hell? That doesn't make any sense.
I mean, if you can't figure it out, I can work on importing it at some point this week.
I mostly have it. There's just one or two things that are throwing me off, and that's okay. I will someday understand.
And
yeah, if we can figure out how to import it, that would probably be best. But for now,
I think it's probably easier. But also maybe they're like in 5e tools, but they're not like built into plutonium.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's homebrew maybe, but it's a pretty major homebrew press. I don't know. And so so that all happens. You guys hang out a little bit for an hour in that room. And then I'm going to try one more time to import them. Oh, good. Now it doesn't have any joy sources. Fascinating. Well, we'll try later.
That's okay.
Okay, so I have the rose quartz fish. Are you taking the stein or am I?
You can take those because I have a staff.
Okay, cool. What was the stein called? The storyteller stein. Never mind.
Yes.
Storytellers.
And also, neither of them requires attunement, so you can, like, you know,
Okay.
Use them.
Yeah. Vanya can take it out of Firyn's pack and then tell a story if Firyn is not, like, as long as Firyn's not, fully separated elsewhere, Unless you want it to be, like, physically your own. And that's okay, too. Yeah, okay, so you guys take a second hour, and honestly, you needed it. You've been going...
We did.
Fast and hard, this whole day so far.
Have
it's
we?
like... Yep, and it's probably, at this point, it's probably like early, mid-afternoon, probably like around like 2:33. You guys eat some rations for a meal, just to refuel.
We're gonna have a siesta.
Squip, as you guys are all sort of resting still, does sort of like uses like all these like floor-to-ceiling shelves that are now empty in this treasure room. For whatever reason, it's there. Sort of spends it like running and jumping and playing and leaping from shelf to shelf, just because it's a fun little place to be leaping around and climbing. So, monkey's got a monkeying around. All that fun stuff. But yeah, what do you guys? What's your next steps?
Go to the northeast.
Yeah, was there anywhere else through that little area that we found, or was that just a dead end?
The treasure room was it was just a small room, but we didn't even really why don't we just do a perception or investigation check while we're here?
Okay. Let's.
Just one more. Firyn, you could also do if you want to make that into an Arcana check instead, you can do that. If you want to add the extra whatever +2 it is, I think, just because I don't know, it's a magic secret room. Maybe it's something else.
Oh fuck! Sorry, that was regular. Hold on.
That's fine.
There, disadvantage. 10.
Well, you could have used the original, which would have just been a extra 2, which would have been 12. But Vanya got Vanya on a 22 perception.
Vanya is so good at looking for a man with one eye.
Yeah. You think that you true. Take in the room again now that you've removed its seemingly last objects in it. You think that you think that you have sort of taken the last sort of quote unquote treasures from this room. But as you turn to exit, you notice just a slight breeze through rustling Fendir's beard.
Ooh.
Well, as they stand in the room.
From whence direction?
Roll me roll.
Can I help?
Let me find out. Let me tell you. Let me just tell you what the modifier you're going to add is, and then I won't tell you what skill it is.
Perfect.
It does. So you know.
I like this.
Survive.
You can roll a d20, and you will roll it. It's disadvantage because Fendir can't give you advantage on something that they don't know that you're rolling in this way.
You don't know.
Can give you advantage. Yeah, Firyn can give you advantage.
Okay.
No, actually, no. Firyn can't because Firyn made their own rule. Firyn made her own rule.
Sorry,
and we'll have our own thing. No, it's okay. You tried. I forgot. You know what? This whole time, Squip could have been giving you advantage on everything, Firyn.
Yeah, but also, I feel like that would be,
less fun.
Yeah. So.
Yeah.
Squip can help this time, though, if he wants to.
Get Squip's consent.
If he feels like it, he's his own monkey. He's his own monkey.
Yes, there you go. Vanya, did you roll the d20? Just roll the d20, and I'll know what score you rolled.
Is it with disadvantage or is it flat?
Okay, sorry. Yes, it is. I don't think Squip. This is not something that Squip could help you perceive or understand.
Well, I tried to do 1d20 KL. I don't know what happened. Oh, 2. Duh. I can't keep the lowest of one thing.
I mean, you can. It's just also the highest.
I'd like my 9.
Honestly, I was gonna just be like, it's fine.
It's not that good.
It's not that good. Alas, you did roll in that one. Vanya, you know for a fact that there are no windows in this room.
Okay, I guess in that case, helplessly, I will mention. I think there's a breeze of some sort. I don't know if it's. I can't imagine it's natural. But
can Firyn make a survival check or something to try and figure out?
Vanya will point at the breeze to show Firyn where it is.
Firyn. So Firyn, which roll was your Arcana check?
I forgot to do it at disadvantage, so it would have been the 10.
Okay. Firyn, you think that your detect magic is we'll say you in this check you had it sort of set to on. You get the sense that the breeze is not a natural phenomenon, and that a survival check would have been of little use.
Okay, fair enough.
You also see do I want to say that there is some amount of magic rustling around Fendir, but there is no color attached. For whatever reason, it is not part of it's not even a separate school of magic. It's almost like there is no specific school of magic.
Interesting. It's magical, but I don't know how it's magical, and that's really odd. Hey, is Fendir wearing a cloak of billowing? Is Fendir's beard a cloak of a beard of billowing?
Beard of billowing. No, Firyn, you have looked at Fendir's in your line of sight when you did the earlier checks, and they were not then. I mean, there's bits and pieces. They have magical items on their person, but there was nothing necessarily around them, their beard or themselves. And you just sort of see as the longer you stare that the sense of this magic that you can't discern is sort of like, no, maybe it's not just focused on their beard. Maybe that's just the manifestation visible to the visible eye.
Oh, it could be an invisible thing. Then I wouldn't be able to see it. as we learned with that one lady, that one bitch.
You can't see full things.
Who?
The one bitch who who tried to kill.
Anna does not remember
The on the
context in which.
boat. There was the
Oh, the
lady who got
stowaway.
away.
Oh, the
who kept
assassin.
going. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yes. Oh yeah, because I think I said that. I feel like it would say if it detect magic can't tell you where an invisible person is because that doesn't make any sense.
There's a see invisibility spell, and why would have
Right.
a see invisibility
Right.
spell if? And I think it also probably does say in the spell description. I just didn't see it because
No,
it
yeah,
wasn't
okay.
visible to me.
Just
No.
couldn't remember who you'd be calling that bitch.
It could be
There are a lot of
anyone, to be fair.
I was like Lady LeBlanc, but she's kind of like, you guys are kind of like buds now a little bit.
Yeah, no.
Great.
Firyn
Okay.
might call her that anyway, but
that's fair.
I think Firyn calls her friends that.
Hey, bitch.
Yeah. Firyn, you're all right. You're looking at me a little strange. You got your
Because of the flirting.
Usually when girls look at me like that, it means something a little different.
What? Oh, no. I'm just trying. Your beard's blowing around a little. And I could tell it's magic, but it's not. And it's throwing me off. And I'm wondering if it's an invisible thing.
And they do sort of devolve a little bit into like a little bit of like a for once again like making the and then once again I think Firyn, no, you're not even with another insight check, you still can't tell if they are how much they mean this flirtation. I don't think there's anything there. But I will say being in this room, it does feel nice. It feels a little warmer than the other chambers, but I don't know. I feel like it was maybe a remnant of the sort of holy revelation I just had. So
what
didn't
if
think
there's
much
a
of it.
magical creature breathing on them? I gotta touch all the
God.
walls.
Yeah. Roll me. Why don't you roll me?
Another one's gonna be Harry.
One.
I have to roll to touch walls.
You can both roll me one last investigation. Roll it flat. Fendir and Squip are helping sort of investigate every wall.
Come on, Vanya, please. I'm gonna use my inspiration because I never remember to do that.
Squip's like climbing up to like the higher parts of the wall.
Yeah, climb up to the parts.
Hell yeah!
Yes!
Hell yeah! Hell yeah!
Yes, inspiration.
Your team of four, thoroughly searches the room, and you look high and low. Vanya, you jump onto the ceiling to just investigate every nook and cranny up close. Fendir's examining the sort of stone walls with their trained eye. Firyn, you're covering the ground between those two spaces. Squip is up high on the shelves and the nooks and crannies underneath the bottommost shelves. Between the floor and the bottommost shelf, to really look for everything. And after a few minutes, Squip emerges with a piece of jewelry clasped in his hands, and sort of jumps up onto a table, crouches down, and then holds out his hands, because his hands are little, and it's pretty big because his hands are so little. And there is a silver colored metal band with a thin inset with a thin line of an a more brassy or orange looking metal. And Firyn,
Squip, did you take that from Fendir?
Fendir. No, got all mine and checks
good.
their beard rings, their braids, their hands. No, I've never seen that one before, but it's a beautiful piece of jewelry. I can tell you that. Whoever examines it with the jeweler's tools and knowledge. This is a beautiful specimen. It was handcrafted with utmost care, hammered, polished to perfection.
I know one thing about fantasy and D&D. It's that you never put on magic jewelry you find. Nobody put it on.
Does May say this or does Vanya say this?
May says this, but then Vanya says, I have read a number of resources referencing jewelry inlaid with curses. I think it would be inadvisable for any of us to put it on.
Does it glow?
Firyn, you see...
So convenient to have glowy eyes.
Yes.
I'm gonna look at that again, because I feel like I'm abusing it.
I'm gonna say that because we're in this, like, cutscene, I'm sort of giving it to you automatically. Mm-hmm. I will not keep giving it to you automatically as we exit this room. You'll have to, like, specify.
I feel...
Because, like, we're in a place where Firyn would have just used it. You're looking at magical items. You know that that's a thing. Going forward, once we leave this room, every time you do a perception or whatever, you'll have to specify so that, and if you, if you got hit, you lose concentration. You do concentration checks and stuff. Firyn, you see, that same magical energy essence that you can't identify, and the ring with this overlay on your vision seems to be almost thrumming with it. And as
it's the one ring.
Oh my god.
As you watch as Fendir takes it from Swip to examine it more closely, you see the thrumming grow stronger as it lands in Fendir's palm.
It likes dwarves.
Fendir, it got stronger. Is it? You said something about, like, your religious Anna is drawing a blank, even though he has said it multiple times.
My little bit of revelation.
Yes,
during
that
prayer.
Do you think that has anything to do with this?
I don't think it matters what I think. I think it matters what I believe, because that's sort of what faith is. And I know that I prayed to the part of I prayed to the prism, but I prayed for the magical energy that comes from the prism that infuses this land with
right,
with magic and energy and ore, and remakes the world and sort of all that, the forge at the beginning and all that. That's sort of the
actually it was you and Firyn among several others who imbued the land with energy.
Oh, I don't mean like this week. I mean like at the beginning of the continent, like the sort of all things that are good come from the light of the prism. You shouldn't, that isn't that the whole Aperture's whole thing? Is that like the prism's like light and guide, to guide the, I don't know, it's your thing, you should know it, but isn't it about the prisms like being the guide and light and all that? I had a cousin, I think, who joined the order, so it sort of came back and sort of would give some spiels and go on and on about how great the prism was, and I mean, I don't disagree, but sort of coming at it from a weird direction instead of sort of as like the creator of, the forging of the of the land. So, yeah, you think you'd be more, of a believer.
I didn't join the order in the usual way, so I have a slightly different
Nepo baby
experience.
Nepo?
What?
The nepotism.
Oh my
Didn't you have
God.
Didn't you have a cousin or something, or your dad?
My uncle. I did still have to qualify.
Okay, a little bit better
not
than
saying
the
that.
Nepo baby.
Yeah, I mean, obviously you're talented. It just, if you said you didn't come by it naturally, so you're not, because it makes sense now as to why you're not, like, trying to, guide people towards the wisdom and all that. You're sort of just there.
I do you have a question? Sorry, not to. I don't know. Anyway, Fendir, can you do your identify thing again? If we take another 10 minutes, I know we've been taking so many breaks.
It's kind of nice. It's been a long day. We
It
had a long
has
day
been,
yesterday too.
but I feel like we should get going, but that's probably just me being antsy. But
I don't have to do it as a ritual. I can use a spell slot for it. It just means that
we can take 10
another
minutes.
Explodey, then we're gonna I might go down.
Here's my idea. If Vanya carries Fendir on his shoulders as they walk.
No.
Immediately.
You cannot do a ritual spell. There's some context. If you're like on horseback, maybe in a like travel day, yeah, you can do a ritual spell casting during that time. You cannot do a ritual spell casting while you're on alert for active danger in a dungeon that has combatants, monsters, monstrosities, and traps at this point.
But what if you're getting a piggyback ride?
And also, Vanya's not that strong, and dwarves are built pretty sturdy. I don't know if Vanya could do a full 10-minute piggyback.
I was pretty sure you were gonna say no based on the first reason.
So both. I mean, too much about it. Mechanically, no, but also logistically, no.
I was gonna say it because it was funny. I wasn't worried about the logistics because I knew the answer was mechanically no.
Yeah, great. Vanya, I hear you. But I think, sometimes you just know, and Fendir puts the ring on.
I mean, Vanya stepped on the X. Firyn gave a pickaxe to a stone dwarf. Fendir gets to do one thing.
I'm scared. He's gonna turn on us. We're gonna die. We're gonna have to kill Fendir.
Potentially stupid interaction with a magical item.
Firyn, you see the that thrumming energy sort of like puff up a little bit and then sort of like deflate out a little bit, almost like it's like a release, not in a sexy way, just like a an easing of pressure almost.
Gentle fart.
Like how like an airlock release, how it goes.
Yeah, kind of like that, or like when you like sort of like let open the like a inner tube, a thing, and the air sort of just like starts to deflate a little bit, but not in a negative. You don't get a negative sense from it, just like a but and there is a to the naked eye, and especially in this dark room, just a little bit of a glow that you can see. The thin ring in the middle, the thing like the stripe sort of in the middle of the ring, glows lightly with light, and then settles back down. And as far as you can tell, nothing. There's no other visible or effects that you can perceive.
Vanya, out the ready to take notes. Do you feel any different?
We're going
feel
to
good.
Fly.
It's like I said, sometimes you just gotta have faith.
Faith.
Good, similarly to how you felt before putting the ring on, or different?
I mean, I feel a little bolstered because my instincts seemed correct. I mean, same thing. I mean, I have utter faith that the prism's light and shines on me and imbues me with magical abilities. I don't know why I would suddenly, it protected me earlier when in the explosion. I came out fairly well. The didn't seem to, it wasn't until you sort of came up next to me that it sort of went off. So perhaps I don't know. I just feel like I'm in my element here and where I'm supposed to be. It's a little strange, I'll admit, but I have usually only really feel this way in my own family's mind because family connection and ancestral lands and all that. But I don't know. But maybe we should get a move on and go rescue those. Oh yeah,
cool.
You guys can start like walking back to the way you came a little bit, so you're not just still in this.
Do you suddenly have like an instinctive like know your way around here and know how to get to where we need to go?
Be bloody useful, but no.
God damn it.
Just I mean, I think Vanya said northeast is still probably accurate.
There seems to be, based on our map, probably only one best path leading that direction.
Aye, so perhaps we should go get a move on and save some folks.
Yes. Or try to. Just to be clear, Firyn has absolutely no faith, and she is so skeptical about just putting on the random jewelry, but she doesn't want to say anything.
That's fair. It's a very interesting dynamic that neither of you are in a world where, again, like religion and magical divine magic is like you have proof it exists, and are both sort of agnostic in different ways.
Yeah. I think what I said when we talked about this in Vanya's session 0.
Yeah.
And I think what I ended up going with was Vanya fully believes and like is copacetic with the fact that the divine exists. He doesn't think that anything divine gives a shit about ordinary people's everyday lives.
I think the complicating factor here is as discussed in the as sort of was like represented in the Prism Stay ritual, is that in Prismara, the prism is both divine and arcane and natural.
Right.
It is all three at once, impossibly, paradoxically so, and yet
oh my God, it's like God.
It's the Holy Trinity. But no, so in the same sense of so Fendir's belief from that is in it as a divine power. Firyn has been imbued with power from it as well, but it's a little bit more arcane feeling to Firyn. You know, and giving you sort of abilities that line up with more arcane. And Vanya, I don't really know. I don't know what Vanya's relationship is with the sort of not duality, but whatever duality is for like multiple, like three, the multiplicity, I guess, of the yeah. I don't know but he does know that he is apparently some sort of titled member of an organization whose like motto and sort of purpose are about using the wisdom gained from this entity to help lead the continent.
He sort of thinks of that very literally because he's autistic, in a way of like using the wisdom that we gain from studying this thing.
Right, because like Prism Stay ritual at its most basic scientific self, and sort of that nature element of it is a prism separating those light spectrum into colors.
Yeah.
So
Vanya's just a little chemist in a big world.
Yeah.
Gotta love him.
And I guess to figure out how all these things interact and interplay with each other.
Yay!
and it doesn't break her brain ever. But
hey,
yeah,
isn't that like what gods are supposed to do? They're supposed to be so brain-breakingly like incomprehensible. So it means you're doing a good job.
Also, Cthulhu.
Mm-hmm. Oh my god!
So actually, on that, Vanya has a sudden visceral vision in his mind that drops to his knees in agony as he sees the prism exploding from the ground as the beak the pointy part of a squid, and it's a giant tentacle monster. No,
you're kidding.
I was like,
yeah,
oh my god.
It's Cthulhu. It's Crystal Cthulhu. That would be crazy. That would be absolutely crazy. No, it's not that. But it'd be funny if it was.
The prism is an eldritch horror being, though.
Yeah, exactly.
Confirmed.
There's a squid in there.
Yeah, the squid.
Vanya is writing fringe academic papers about the squid that lives inside the prism.
Yeah, and the prism say ritual was actually each line in the floor was actually a tentacle connecting them all.
You get it. This is the basis of his entire graduate thesis.
Perfect. But yeah, so well, unless there's anything you guys obviously if there's anything, was there something else Firyn or Anna that you had Firyn was gonna say, or did we before we got off track?
No, I was just saying that she's suspicious of the ring.
Yeah. I mean, hey, it takes a lot of faith is a hard thing to have.
She
faith
doesn't
is hard.
Trust faith.
Yeah.
So.
That's fair. Firyn's been fucked, so I get it. You guys okay, really
not
bad.
A virgin.
was gonna make a joke about tentacles, but not going there. Anyways, okay. This is, you know what? I feel this is all very good. You all I assume that you retreat back the way you came into the May.
If
it's good when you can't even start the sentence.
If Firyn had been a virgin and then turned into Karana's body and Karana wasn't, would Firyn still be a virgin?
It depends on your definition of virginity.
Yeah,
if you mean
I don't think,
like literal, like hymen breaking.
They were over 100 years old at the time those events happened. They were not.
Yeah.
Unless obviously it was a choice on Firyn's part, but Karana was engaged. Like
follow-up question / like reverse follow-up question, because this is really the source of that question anyway. Did Firyn also? Do you have Karana's innards now? Like,
oh my god. I think they have really similar innards anyway.
Yeah, they were. Yeah, and also like
different species.
I mean, we were wood elves.
They're wood elves.
Okay, I thought there was a thing where like your species changed a little.
Sometimes the mechanics that we use in the game do not necessarily line up with the actual canon of the game.
Interpreting that as a thing. Okay.
Yeah, no. It is as far as Firyn understands, she's,
I'm just a disabled wood elf, okay?
Yeah, Firyn does not know. Does not fully understand what has happened to her.
Vanya and I have questions like, if Firyn had only one kidney, would she now have two?
Why would
do you want to do surgery? Do you want to do a medicine check to commit to start surgery right now?
Well, no, because I think Firyn had both her kidneys at the time, and so did Karana. So we'll never know.
So I don't think that Vanya would necessarily have that question, because the understanding, I think, as it's been explained to you, is that Firyn looks like Karana, but she's still Firyn.
Yeah.
So, but and there's lots of magics
about the mind, body, soul.
I mean, it's the same question as like, does alter self have the spell alter self? Does that affect? Does that change your lungs if you give yourself gills? No.
Yeah.
But also,
Vanya has mused on this several evenings in the time he's known Firyn.
Yes. And ultimately probably concludes every time that they do not have enough data to come to any conclusions. Because, Firyn knows that she woke up one day and woke up and looked like her sister. And sort of, that's what we got.
Yeah.
All right. So you guys all return back over the hallway that you did. The rubble is wide enough for you all to get through, no problem. Though you have to climb a little bit. Vanya, you can walk on the ceiling if you want and avoid that.
Actually, that reminds me. I was gonna say, out of an overabundance of caution, considering the previous incident, Vanya will be walking on the walls from here on out. No more floor for Vanya.
Okay.
Not forever. Just while we're down.
Yeah. I'm going to. I will be above the table. You guys are nearly at the. You guys are like close to done with this portion of the dungeon. You will have to re-up if we enter once we leave this current map. You will have to re-up on all these things: detect magic, walking on the walls. You have to specify again. For now, Vanya's walking.
Yes,
that's okay.
Yeah, great.
Firyn's got detect magic off because she's used it a lot, and migraine or something was starting to come on.
Great. You all return back to the larger room where you were in, the wide room, and then there is the quarters slightly narrows to your left, as where the room you just came, the bigger room that the office had been part of. So you can.
Did I get my pickaxe back from the stone dude, or did I have to leave it with him?
The pickaxe was remained
Okay,
with the guy.
cool.
Do you want to go try to take it back?
That sounds like a fight. I'm good. We'll live. Probably.
You all come around this corner to the left. I assume you're not going back towards the office area. And you come to another T-shaped intersection. Slightly less uterus shaped, but they kind of all look like that now that you think about it. From where you are, you see that to the left side, I probably should zoom out of my map. The left side appears to be a corridor, a narrow corridor of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, like 35, 40 feet long. Beyond that, it seems to open up into a larger room. And then to the right, it is a wider corridor that is slightly curved, and then you see that there is one more wide intersection beyond that. Sorry, that's to the east.
We'll go northeast.
Great.
Yeah.
You all turn, you round this corner, and you come to a Y intersection. To one side, to the right side, which would be southeast from where your current position, you see a narrow hall, a corridor, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, that you can just see at the very edges of your dark vision appears to come to a dead end at the end. And then to the left, you see there's like a short corridor, another short hallway, like 5 feet, not even a hallway, it's like 5 feet. And then it opens up to a larger room that you can see a door beyond at the end of another short hallway.
Let's go not dead end.
Yeah, that sounds pretty smart.
Great. You guys go to the left, which is north, and you merge into a roughly square as anything has been in these mines chamber. And I like and you see a thing. You see something. You see a small room. The small room. against the walls, you see a variety of old smith equipment. So like there's like an anvil, small forge, things like that. Other things that are in his smith's shop that Anna doesn't know.
Real.
And you do see there are a couple of crates of dull and broken pickaxes sit to one side as if they were brought here for repair.
Firyn, you could get a new
covered
one.
With rust on the edges of a few.
Are there new looking ones / not broken looking ones?
Give me perception or investigation. You can do this with advantage because Skip will sort of run across and try to help you.
I'm actually better at perception for some reason. Oh, it's intelligence versus a wisdom.
Firyn needs a souvenir pickaxe.
Yeah.
Hey, it came in handy.
Yeah, God.
Ooh.
Hey, I did really well in the fight, but that's it. And that's okay.
That was important.
That is true. Fendir looks at Firyn. How important is it? You really want a pickaxe, huh? I mean, let me look. Let me take a look.
The last one came in so handy.
I mean, you're not wrong. What if we run into another magical statue that requires one to open up a secret room with lots of cool stuff in it?
Or like another cave-in.
I feel like that one's probably more likely, considering our track record.
Also, we know that we are probably heading towards 4 cave-ins.
Even though Fendir is a cleric, I did not give them proficiency in perception for some reason. Fendir will gesture Vanya make the roll with a flat roll.
Hooray!
And cast and with guidance because Fendir has
okay,
that.
I'll also roll a d4.
Great. You don't even need to. You've.
But I want to. That's a 23.
Okay. Yay. Well, on a 23, Vanya, you go and examine the crates. You don't find any. It doesn't look like there are any sharp or like newer pickaxes, repaired pickaxes here because those were probably brought down to the storage area. Any ones that were finished before they closed down this part of the mine. But you do. Anya, as you investigate, you do notice that the rust looks a little different than you would expect. And on closer investigation, if you're able to collect a vial of dust of corrosion, which is the dead body parts of rust monsters that have since died because there's no new metal for them for many years. Fendir sees what you find and sort of backs up and is like, "I don't get near me with that. They can rust right through it, almost any metal." So that dust, it like does something fun. It's a one-time use thing. Whoever wants it can put it in their pack.
I have access to that and acid.
We're giving a lot of things that make a lot of explosions, and I don't know if this is smart.
Okay,
because
he's also the chemist, so he knows how to use them responsibly, presumably.
He has one eye!
He was 15. He's learned a lot.
And also, especially with like this corrosion dust stuff, he's the only one of us that doesn't use doesn't rely on metal weapons or anything. So it's the safest with him.
That's fair. And Squip also sort of runs instinctively knows that this is that he should not be anywhere near this, and then runs and cowers, hiding behind your neck.
Vanya did because he learned from the incident in which he lost his eyes. He did take a moment to pull on his latex gloves and his eye protection before collecting a sample.
He just carries disposable gloves around with him everywhere.
And lab goggles.
Honestly, that makes sense. I feel like there are a lot of sensory nightmares when you're an adventurer, latex gloves are probably necessary for the autistic adventurer in this these worlds.
Yeah.
Great. If there's anything else, is there anything else you would like to do or checks you'd like to make in this room? You see there is a short 5 foot long hallway space, 5 foot by 5 foot, the end of which is a heavy wooden door.
Let's open the door.
I know you said we're almost done with this, so I'm trying to push through. I am tired, but
I'm also, yes, my intention is to get you through this door.
Yeah.
As long as you don't mess up terribly.
We
somehow.
were a little goofy this evening.
I did have the thought if I really want to know what other like textures or something that Vanya has aversions to because of autism, but you don't have to tell us that right now if you need to think about it.
I think
mushy, fair enough. That's okay.
Yeah, mushy's a bad one. Me personally, as Anna, can't deal with like cotton batting for quilts, but especially tape on that texture. Really nightmare. Gives me chills.
Mine is really specific. It's like paper after I've washed my hands, so my hands are still like very slightly damp. Hate the feeling of paper.
Yeah,
it is awful. Okay, sorry. Continue.
Yeah. I also cannot eat Jello.
Yeah, that's fair.
Jello, bad. Should not exist. Great. You guys come to this door, and the hinges appear to be slightly damaged and broken, and the door hangs slightly ajar. And you see a door.
I want to go through it.
I also was going to go through it, so let's go through together. Yay!
Great
friendship.
You pull the door open towards you. It swings open, and you are in another hallway. But this one is much more squared off, and you immediately know that you have now entered the modern day mine where the targets of your rescue
oh my god, we did it.
Should be. Yes, you have made it through the ancient section of the mines, but there's still trouble ahead. Next time on In Verdona. Cool outro music here.
In retrospect, it was good that we triggered that you guys triggered the trap, because when we're funneling, the people out, they aren't going to get exploded and die.
Well, they're all dwarfs.
Yeah, it's just racist.
Was it just racist?
Yeah, because Fendir was standing on it first.
Oh my god, I forgot.
That's what I figured, because, what other...
What if there's like a half dwarf? Do you think it... Sorry, it doesn't matter. My
what
brain
is the blood clot mine trap?
Lucky, what's his name?
On a scale of 1 to 10.
Lucky Stronghammer. He's a half dwarf, I think. We could get him and see. You want to try? Well, at this point, we went through. The symbol was gone when we left, so I don't know if we would be able to check at this point. But anyways,
I thought you were just going to say you're glad it happened because we found cool things.
Yeah, I also thought that's where you're going with it. Yeah, you guys all make it through, and we'll call the session there.
Yeah.
I didn't really. Here's a quick picture on the screen that I had a moment where I was like, it was supposed to be like originally I had planned like, a strength save or whatever, and I was like, wait, dwarves came through here, so it can't be locked. It can't be anything but a normal door because the dwarves already came. Some dwarves came through, found it, and came through. But yeah, we'll leave it there.
I had such a fun time. It was so good.
We were
so silly,
and I loved it.
It was so much fun.
I'll just reiterate the level of excitement I had with the way that last session ended going into this one, because in my wildest dreams I would not have guessed it would have gone off so beautifully. that to have fun. And I'll also say this is that y'all are real lucky that Vanya stunned that dwarf and the statue, and he couldn't scream again.
Yeah, that went so well.
I was worried that Stunning Strike was not going to work on this enemy in particular, because, like, not quite humanoid, but it worked.
I'm floored that it did, because it was immune to every other type of condition that is similar to Stunning, and not that one, and I was like, damn it! But obviously, like, I'm not gonna add Stunning on a pre-existing creature just to fuck with you, that's not fair. But yeah, yeah, great job.
I can't believe I actually
for...
remembered my own abilities for the first time ever.
We did so good.
You did so good.
I literally still have sticky notes on this wall that say Strength of the Grave, because I never remembered.
I was thinking about Strength of the Grave today. I don't remember why, but there was some maybe when I was preparing the Shadow Mastiffs, I was like, oh yeah, Hound of Ill Omen. Oh yeah. Yeah, she always died. She didn't die that much, did she?
No, it was a lot.
But yeah, thanks you all. I guess, okay, I do have one question, because it will change slightly how I prepare things, but would you guys want to keep going in Redona until you get to the end of a storyline, of a plot point, or do you want to stay to 4 sessions? Because I believe at this point, I had not expected this it's fine, I'm happy that it did it, we had a great time. I expected you guys to, like, go and interact with the other dwarves and stuff during this session, and so that's fine, you didn't, but you will likely, unless you breeze through some things and have some great rolls, likely be not having resolved the Mind Saga within two more sessions. That makes sense.
Yeah, that's fine. I'd rather follow plot points than 4 weeks.
Great. Cool. I will now take that with me to go prepare. And and maybe I say that now, and maybe you guys, it doesn't happen, but I'm just preparing for the case that it does, because things take longer and stuff than you expect sometimes. But okay, everyone go to bed. Or do whatever you want to do. Okay. Bye-bye.
Goodbye. Gotta tuck the Craig.
Okay, good night, Craig.
Good night, Craig. Where do you go? Stop recording.